Told that y'all family this time. May the peace of y'all come upon you, learn to obey him. I have to do a very important video at this time. But when it's when the music die out, I'm gonna put it down for you, family. It's very important. It's very important. This video is very important, brothers and sisters. I'm gonna show you the problem with our nation. And how our nation dishonored Yah and got us in this position all over the earth. And why Yah did not hear our voice when we prayed to him, our ancestors, and many today. There's all this death going on in America. I'm going to show you in the writing, brothers and sisters. I'm going to show you what we must do. I'm going to tell you by the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. Because we need Yah. We need Kumbaya, the help from Yah. So I got to put it down for you, brothers. Get ready for the great visitation. He done lost patience. Split up with these nations, taking our place, then labeling these people by color. In a few more minutes, I'm gonna put it down for you. I'm gonna make it plain to you. I'm gonna show you your problem, our nation problem, and how to the solution to our problem. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what we must do, what we gotta do. If you want the salvation of Yah upon this nation, you want the blessings of Yah. We must hear the words of Yah. We must obey the words of Yah that is in the writing. There's no way out. Your own way is not going to cut it. Your own way, family, I'm here to tell you, is what's killing you, what's killing our nation. I got to show you, brothers, in the writings of Yah. We need Yah. All my words that I'm going to give you tonight, and the words of Yah that came from the mouths of the prophets is right here. In this book called Isaiah, his real name is Yahshua, Yah salvation, Yah. So we're going to start off, I'm going to get right into it, because it's very important, before I get into it, to talk about our nation, and the thoughts of our nation, and the ideas of our nation. It's not the ideas and thoughts of Yah. Because a lot of our people is reflecting what went on in Mizraim, what they call Egypt. When Abiyah sent Moshe back to our people and told him and Aaron to go and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. He said, gather the leaders and go to Pharaoh and tell him to let my people go. This time is not Egypt. This time is not Mizraim, captivity, enslavement. Brothers and sisters. Now, the one place in the scriptures from the prophets, you can hear Abiyah telling us to go and ask the president, the Pharaoh, whatever you want to call him, the leader of America or any other government to let my people go. Brothers and sisters. Not one proclamation from Yah. He gave no prophets, no information to say, go and tell the nation that captured all over the earth to let my people go. No. Abiyah gave all the requirements, all the things we must do to him. This time he told us to turn back to him and repent to him, acknowledge our faults. He said the branch gonna come, the new branch from David, and gonna raise a banner to gather the people. But he did not send the branch to the governments. I hear people asking me to join in with them to go down to Washington D.C. at the White House and beg and ask for reparation. Them people down there know their ancestors. I mean, the seed of the ones of their ancestors that enslaved our people and brought us to America. Them people down there know what they done to us. They know about 1865 very well. They teach it in their school. Brothers and sisters, the Emancipation Proclamation, if I say that right, the setting free of the enslaved people for slavery. But one thing they know they did too, they set us free from slavery, but kept us in captivity, brothers and sisters. You cannot set a person free and don't take them back to where you capture them from it, and tuck them from and bring them to. And tell them you're all on your own to do what you want to do. Now you're free from slavery. But they never told you were free from captivity. Think about it, brothers and sisters. They know these things. Anybody in their right mind know these things. It's a fact, brothers and sisters. That is 100% wrong. That's a fact. Abiyah told us we don't have to beg them people. He did not tell us to go and beg them. He did not tell them to go and tell them to let my people go. No. None of these type of things, brothers. They know they false. Anyone with a mind like that is not in the will of Yah. See, that's a person their own thoughts and their own ideas. And they said, go down there and that's fulfilling the prophecy. That's not fulfilling not the one of the prophecies of Yah. Not the one testimony of Yah. See, their own words are going to testify against these people that do these things. Yah said, you're going to have a branch. Read Isaiah chapter 11, brothers and sisters. In the book called Jeremiah, his real name is Yeremiah, chapter 23, brothers and sisters. Read the prophet Ezekiel, chapter 37. Nowhere in there you can hear Abiyah when he's talking about the deliverance of his people. He tells his people or any leader to go down and say to any king or ruler or whatever you want to call them, president, pope, or anyone, to say, let my people go. No. Yah said, and many scriptures tell you about escape, get out, it tell you to leave captivity, it tell you the branch gonna gather the people. He gonna raise a flag as a sign of salvation. That's what the scriptures tell you, brothers and sisters. This not gonna be like the time in Mizrah. It ain't gonna be much greater. Even when the Pharaoh let him go, he wanted to renege, and that's when the Father caused them to drown in the sea. Because they was coming to recapture the people. Or kill the people. One of the two. Yah said this time, we're going to gather to the branch of Yah. The branch of Dawid. These are the facts of Yah, brothers. So you got to do your homework. Many of the nation, of our nation, they want to form their own type of government. They all out of the will of Yah. Every last one of you. They form their own prophets. They got organizations, got their own prophets. False prophets. Just because they call themselves Israelites, Hebrews, but false. That might be your nationality, but you got to follow the words of Yah, the laws and the prophecies of Yah. The testimonies of Yah going to bear record and condemn all of you brothers. You're going to be rebels before Yah. And each and the last one of you brothers or sisters making these claims out here. Y'all words going to testify against you, brothers and sisters. Each and every one of you. You got to humble down to the words of Yah and obey. Because Yah said the branch of David, the chosen one, going to rule over all the seeds of Abraham in the righteousness of Yah. Even the Father said in Malachi, they call Malachi chapter 3, the messenger that comes before Yah going to clean the Levite priests of Yah. They are the only ones, the branch of Yah and the Levites give the structure of the government of Yah. And from them, it go out from them. Not anybody. Brothers and sisters, these are things you got to know. Before I get into this message and show you the faults of our nation, when they was in the land, brothers and sisters, even to this day, that same spirit is upon them, our nation. The same thoughts and mindset that go against Yah. Many do not listen to the prophets of Yah. It's even the time of Yah will allow people in our nation to prophesy again. It's things we got to do for Yah to hit our nation again. You got to know how this government is coming back together. You got to know the time period when all the laws of Yah are going to go back in effect. The ones that we can't keep now. By all the feast times. All the appointed times when they're going to go back in operation. Many of you don't know this. And you keep all of these days out of the line of Yah. By your own will. By your own thoughts and thinking. That's why Yah said the messenger of Yah going to clean the priest. He going to get them in line and ready to do their works. The works of Yah. Which is in the kingdom of Yah. Because the temple got to be made. The third temple. That Yah going to come and dwell among us forever. That's when we get back home. We got to get the land first and be reestablished in the land. But the branch of Yah going to lead the way of Yah people and gather Yah nation back to him. And make sure each and one guard the ways of Yah. Yah tell us this in the writing. He said, guard the ways of him. Guard the ways of his righteousness. Which is the righteousness of Yah. The Torah of Yah. Is the standard of the government of Yah. Other than that, brothers and sisters, you all will be out of the line of Yah, out of the will of Yah. I'm here to tell you this today. You cannot make up your own government, your own structure, your own standards. Yah going to destroy you, brothers and sisters. He's going to allow the enemy to even kill you. He said it in Isaiah chapter 1, verse 20. If you don't obey me, he told me strictly obey him, the enemy going to kill you. These are the facts of Yah, brothers and sisters. I'm trying to get into this video because I don't want to make this a part 2. I can do it all in this one. So right here, let me get into it right now, brothers and sisters, for the sake of time. So right here, I hope my camera, I'm trying to get my camera to focus in. Right here, say, listen now, O Yah. You know, say, listen now, Yah isn't too weak to save you. He isn't getting deaf. He can't hear you when you call. See, these are the words of Yah. These are what Yahshua was telling the people of Yah. But the trouble is that your sins had cut you off from Bara. You see that? Because of sin, he has turned his face away from you and will not listen anymore. For your hands are those of murderers, and your fingers are filthy with sin. See, Yahshua was telling these people that y'all was cutting them off. He would not listen because of their transgression against him, breaking the Torah. And you can see how this is going on today. It said, you lie and grumble and oppose. I think I skipped something. Let me go. For your hands are those of murderers, and your fingers are filthy with sin. You see that? Then think about all the sins you do with your hands. The selling of drugs, all the sins you do, you touch people that is not yours. All the things, all the things you did. The multitudes of sins of our nation that got our nation in this condition where Abiyah do not hit many. So right here it says, you lie and grumble and oppose righteousness. They got good, but it's righteousness. No one cares about being fair and true. You see that all on Facebook, all on the earth of our people. But they want justice. They want to be heard by the Creator Yah. But they do wrong. They do evil. I'm talking about my nation. The so-called black man. See, it said no one cares about being fair and true. Your lawsuits are based on lies. You spend your time plotting evil deeds and doing them. See that? You spend your time and energy, see the energy of your body, and spinning evil plans. See, in your mind, you make evil plans with your energy, which ends up in deadly actions. You see that? Look at all our brothers got killed. And they brags about it. I heard people in Ferguson talking about, bragging about they are the murder capital of the world. I mean, the United States of America. They killing their own brothers and sisters. I saw it in D.C. I was there in the 80s. When D.C. was the murder capital on earth. I mean, in the United States of America. I seen it. I was around the corners, 2 or 3 people one day. Next day, 4 people dropped. I was there on the street, brothers and sisters, doing evil at that time, selling drugs. And it cost me to carry a gun. Because you could feel the fear, the tension was in the air. And they were just popping people every day, left and right, especially all in my area where I was at. I mean, I could walk down the street talking to one person, next minute I could hit the next block, 2 or 3 people on the ground. Some dead, some crawling in blood. I seen it with my own eyes. Heard it. But Torah Yah, he protected me during them times. But I seen it. I lived it. And many people in many cities live the same old things, brothers and sisters. Brothers killing brothers. I seen it. Besides, the European people been killing us ever since we came to America and before. So right here, it says, and you spend your time and energy in spinning evil's plans, which ends up in deadly actions. It says you cheat and shortchange everyone. Everything you do is filled with sin. You see that? And you each one know themselves. Violence is in your trademark. Your feet run to do evil and rush to murder. Your thoughts, see, the thoughts in your mind are only of sinning, see, doing wrong. And wherever you go, you leave behind a trail of misery. Many brothers and sisters do these things, brothers and sisters. I hear the arrogance in my nation. The pride, you see it all on Facebook. They take joy at doing evil and death. You see that? You don't know what true peace is, see? But you want peace in America. But you want to keep your sin. Many of our brothers and sisters want to keep sinning, but they want justice. That's what I'm showing you. The same thing went on in the land. But our people want justice by evil, wicked government, but they been evil and wicked. Let's hear the words of Yah, brothers. This went on for a long time with our nation. He said, you don't know what true peace is, nor what it means to be just. You see that? And righteous. You continually do wrong, and those who follow you won't experience any peace either. You see that? It said, it is because of all of this evil that you aren't finding Barah's blessings. See, because of our evil in our nation is because our nation is not fine. That's why you're not finding the blessings of your Creator. That's why He doesn't punish those who injured you. You see that, brothers? See, if you have this wisdom and knowledge, brothers, a lot of you don't have it. You're too wicked and you're too evil and too nasty. That's why I can't get help from my own nation. At this time, when I plead to, they turn their eyes from me. That's why my own nation is so slow to rally to their own Creator. They don't even love their own Creator. Many of them say they're awake, but don't want to rally. They don't understand the call to migrate together in a time of trouble. They keep telling you, oh, it's Jacob's trouble. That's not even our name, it's Yaakov. But they tell you it's Jacob's trouble. But don't have enough common sense to obey Yah and say, let's get together. They content in their neighborhood still dying. They want to get justice and go on marches. Or sit in the background, keep forming groups. But not migrating together. They want their own independent groups. But it's only going to be one leader, the branch of Dawid, that's going to lead our nation and rally our people. Y'all, wait, and I showed you over and over again how this is going to be conducted. I showed you there's only one sign of salvation is given for this time period. Is the branch of Dawid that is in this earth, in our nation, that going to rally the whole 12 tribes of Yah together. From place to place, wherever the branch go, He going to rally the people of Yah. And they're all going to come to Him. Because of Yah truth. So right here, let me get my right, it say right here, I'm showing you the words of Yah. It said, it is because of all your evil that you aren't finding Barah's blessings. Many one. That's why He doesn't punish those who injured you. See, those who injured us. The European people is killing us. Some people say every 24 hours. One of our people getting murdered by the European, what they call white cops. Even they just murder a brown cop. See, brothers and sisters, it's the ignorance of our people. Why the European people still got power over you. The simplicity of Yah is when you obey Yah. He said He'll even make your enemy be at peace with you. But they're not going to stop killing you, brothers and sisters. You go on a 1,000,000-man march, all the marches in the world, you're going to die. Because nothing changed the words of Yah. If you believe Yah or not, you love Yah or not, it's not going to change for you. You got to obey Him. And then He will suppress the enemy. But not until then, brothers and sisters. Y'all don't hit sinners unless they turn from sin. And we is a sinful nation at this time. It is because of all of this evil that you aren't finding Barah's blessing. That's why he doesn't punish those who injured you. No wonder you are in darkness when you expect light. See? No wonder you are walking in the gloom. You see that? No wonder you grope like the blind men and stumble along in broad daylight. See? Yes, even at brightest noontime, as though it was the darkest night. No wonder you are like corpses, see, like dead bodies, when compared with vigorous young men. You roar like hungry bears. You roar like hungry bears. You moan with mournful cries like doves. You look for the Creator to keep you, but He doesn't. See, you look for and you expect the Creator to keep you, but why are you going to keep on sinning? He's not going to help you, brothers. See, it's all in the writings. This writing is before your time. But a lot of the nation, remember y'all saying people perish because of lack of knowledge of knowing the Creator, Yah. You can believe what you want to believe. You can reject the living words of Yah and call it a white man's book, but you're going to die by the white man. With all the other books you can read, you're going to die by the so-called white man. That's a fact of Yah. Because of your ignorance. He said, you look for the Creator to keep you, but He doesn't. He has turned away. For your sins keep piling up before righteous Bara, the Creator, and testify against you. See, your sins testify against you. You don't believe it. It's just like when you go to court and you do a crime or do a crime or not. But they have other people that testify against you. They'll make a claim to you, and they'll testify against you. The jury find you guilty. Why do you think it's not working for our nation, even in America? This is not our nation. All the signs showing you that the odds are stacked against you, but you still love sin. The breaking of the laws of Yah. And Yah said the nation going to destroy you. The enemy going to destroy you. Right here, it said, and it testifies against you. Yes, we know what sinners we are. See, now it is, yes, we know what sinners we are. We know our disobedience. We have denied Yah, our Creator. We know what rebels we are and how unfair we are. For we carefully plan our lives. Our courts oppose the righteous man. Fairness is unknown. See, all this was going on in our nation. Truth falls dead in the streets. And justice is outlawed. You see that? Yes, truth is gone. And anyone who tries a better life is soon attacked. Yah saw all the evil and was displeased to find no steps taken against sin. You see that? He saw no one was helping you. See that? He see all of these things and wondered that no one intervened. He said, therefore, He Himself stepped in to save you through His mighty power and justice. He put on righteousness as an armor and the helm of salvation on His head. And He clothed Himself with robes of revengeance and a righteously fury. He will repay His enemies. You see that? He's saying righteous fury. He's going to repay the enemies that doing these things for their evil deeds. He said fury for His foes in distant lands. See that? He said, then at last they would reverence and honor the name of Bara, the Creator, from west to east. For He will come like a flood of tide driven by Yah breath. He will come as a redeemer. You see that? To those in Zion who have turned away from sin. See, those who in Zion have turned away from sin. He can redeem the ones in Zion who turn away from sins. He said, as for me, this is my promise to them, says Yah. My spirit, his Kodesh Ruach, shall not leave them. See, he made his promise. Remember Ezekiel 34, he said he's going to put his Ruach in us to rise us up out of the grave of exile. So keep that in mind. He said, my Ruach shall not leave them, which is his knowledge. Leave them. And they shall wait. They shall want the righteous and hate the wrong. See? And they and their children forever gonna want this. And then the words of Yah continue to say right here in 60. It's arise, my people. See, he's telling you to rise, my people. Rise up. Remember what Ezekiel 37 says. Rise up out of the grave of exile. Rise up from captivity. That's what he's telling you to do. He said, rise up, my people. Let your light, the light is the light of Yah, the righteousness of Yah shine for all the nations to see. See, for the nations got to see your righteousness. For them to see, you got to change your heart. And for them to turn and change and to help you, they got to see the light of Yah in you. Long as they see sin in you, long as they can get you to sin, the nation's going to kill you. All of y'all got the European people there to kill you, brothers and sisters. That's a fact. But when you let your light shine before Yah and let your light shine before the nation, that means you got to want this light of Yah. See, the spirit of Yah, he said he's going to allow it to remain among his people, those who obey him. And it's going to come in you. And then when you obey, right here, that's what he said. He said, rise up, my people. He said, let your light shine for all the nations to see. For the honor, they got glory, but it's the honor of Yah is streaming from you. See? It's a darkness as black as night shall cover all the people of the earth. See? But the honor, they got glory, but it's talking about the honor of Yah will shine from you. See? The darkness of all the sins will cover the people of the earth like black as night. And you see that. But those who obey Yah, he said, he's telling you to rise and shine. He said, but the honor of Yah will shine from you. All the nations, right here, look, this, everyone, look, all the nations will come to your light. Mighty kings will come to see the honor of Yah upon you. It's right there, brothers. See, we don't go to them for nothing. They will find us. When you let your light shine before Yah, brothers, they're going to come to you. He said, kings, mighty kings of the earth, going to come to your light. Because they see you walking in Yah. Watch, they come to my light. Watch, the words of Yah testify and bear record. Watch, because I'm going to testify and bear record of Yah's words. And the words going to be manifested. And they're going to come to the light of Yah that's shining in us. That's what I've been telling people. I said, watch my light shine. That people that try to condemn me and declare me false. Watch, I said, watch the light of Yah shine upon me. I'm honoring Yah. I'm bearing record of Yah's word. That's why I can speak about me. Because I'm speaking what Yah said about me in you. When you obey Yah and let your light shine, you only speaking what Yah said. He said, rise and shine. That's giving Yah the honor. Not just self-gratification. It's gratifying in Yah. It's magnifying Yah. It's exalting Yah. Because Yah said his people going to make him great in the earth. He said through his people, because we were ones that put the shame of Yah. in the earth, to the earth of the people. When they saw us rebelling against Yah. We made Abiyah seem like he was weak, but Abiyah said he's not weak. But he don't hear us and do things for us in the eyes of the people because of sin. He's not going to strengthen you, brothers and sisters. He's not going to lift our nation up in sin. He's not going to give us the kingdom and think you're going to be a sin. A lot of you think you can sin and have the kingdom. You're going to be destroyed by Yah. He said no sin is going to be in the land of Yah when the kingdom be set up. Not one. You're going to be found and you're going to be destroyed. He said all rebels are going to die of our nation. From here to there, brothers. These are the facts of Yah, brothers, what I'm giving to you. These are the facts of Yah I'm sharing with you. See what Abiyah said right here? He said, lift up your eyes and see, for the sons and daughters are coming home to you from distant lands. And your eyes will shine with joy, and your hearts will thrill. For merchants from around the world will flow to you. See that? And bring you wealth of many lands. These are the words of Yah. I know the words of Yah. You can't overcome me with your falsehood. Everything gonna come to us. We don't have to chase nothing, brothers and sisters. I know you're hungry. I know you're in need of everything. I know you want to get out of here. But when you obey Yah, they're gonna come to us wherever we at in this earth. Because we got to go back home. The United States know what they done to us. Even though they could change names and say the United States of America, change constitutions. But they know them European white boys didn't they in the seat of them stealers in America. Ruled by England and the Vatican. And Switzerland Bank. They know what they done to them. They know what they owe us. We don't have to run to them. We don't have to sit in their board meetings. They know what they done to us, brothers and sisters. When you come together, they will know what they done. Y'all will open them up to give, brothers and sisters. Somebody gonna give it up. Because he said we're going away with wealth, brothers and sisters. We don't run down to no White House and look like a fool. Because when you run down there, you act like this what goes in their mind. They're going to think they set you free because of them. No, we're free and redeemed because of Yah. That's why you don't run to them, brothers and sisters. You're a fool to go down to the White House at the footstool of... You don't go to the footstool of the enemy no more. Y'all didn't tell us to do that, brothers and sisters. Only right y'all told him to go down in Egypt because he wanted to show his power over them. Over Pharaoh. He said, Pharaoh going to reject you. He going to rebel, but I'm going to put a plague. Y'all didn't promise the plague and all these things, all these different plagues to us that he going to do to them. Only thing the Father tells in the scripture, if they try to stop us from leaving, he going to kill them. That's what he said he going to do to them. You got to know the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. A lot of you don't know the words of Yah. He said, if they try to stop us and prohibit us from leaving here, he going to destroy them. That's what he said, brothers and sisters. He never find once you can't, because he gave the orders and told through the prophet what the branch are going to do. He going to gather the people of Yah. He said the nation's going to come to our aid. The nation's going to see the sign of Yah, and they're going to come and help us. They're going to give us aid, ships, or whatever it takes to get back over to the East Coast, brothers and sisters. From the islands, from here to there, brothers and sisters. He never told us at the time they came out of Egypt. Just like the time when the Father pulled them from out of Babylon. He raised up the Medes and the Persians to go over there to set the people free. So he allowed the Persians on the Medes to wage war against to break down and then Cyrus from Persia made a proclamation and said Abiyah gave him the power, the rulership over all the kingdoms of the earth. And then he said everyone who that are the people of Yah could go back and rebuild the land. That's what he said. He didn't ask nobody from Egypt. The Medes and Persians when they conquered Egypt, they asked nobody from Babylon to set y'all people free. No, they made a proclamation, all their kingdom. The Father gave them control of wherever you are in the earth. Those who want to go back home to build, go ahead home. That's the way that's conducted, brothers and sisters. Then, you got to know the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. A lot of you don't. You're coming up with your own plan. You're trying to go around the words of Yah. You're not the branch of Yah. None of you. Because if you were the branch of Yah, you'll know all the words I'm telling you. You can't get past me. So how can you stand against the branch of Yah or the messenger of Yah? You can't. You'll fall. You'll fail. You'll die. You'll lead other people to death. Like many people got people going out there going to jail for marching and getting the beat down and tear gas. You're going out there with no guns to fight, but you're going out there stomping your feet and getting in the ways of cars. A bunch of people almost got ran over by one car I seen, or a minivan. See the foolish acts of our brothers and sisters out of anger, out of ignorance, bad planning, wasting money. I'm going to prolong the video as a fact, but I should end it off here because I did this video to help my fans, not in hatred to anyone or dishonor anyone, but I got to show the people of Yah they false, brothers and sisters, because the change is coming, brothers and sisters, by the branch of Yah. Why? Because of Yah. These are things you got to remember, family. These are things you got to cling to. These are you got to learn to trust Yah. A lot of you don't trust Yah, brothers and sisters. And that's the fault of our nation. A lot of our nation do not trust Yah. And it's sad. And I only prolonged this video because I want you to learn to trust Yah and depend on Yah. Because now you know a fact, Obama is not the change of our nation. So my plea go out to you to turn back to Yah. I'm doing this in love. For Yah number one. We got to be wise as serpents, brothers. We got to fulfill our purpose. My people in bondage to all these churches. Pastors misery in the flock. Treating my people like pigs and feeding them slop. There's no foundation if there's no rock. How can you give the people truth if there's none in stock? But there's about to be a change, and I ain't talking about Obama kind. The prophets prophesied that there would come a time that our people would be free to return to their land, to scatter us, to Panama, to Pakistan. They'll be failed, but now it's time to take a stand. Cause all is real, according to the master's plan. Stand for truth, stand for his righteousness. Cause very soon we'll be getting up out here. It's about to be a change, and I ain't talking about Obama kind. These devils running out of time. Wickedness is no decline. It's about to be a change, and I ain't talking about Obama kind. These devils running out of time. Wickedness is no decline. Okay, be realist. Don't care if you don't feel us. Them people, they wanna kill us. We got heart. With this, we
Okay, I'm done with that. That's the truth, I'ma run with that. Where we going, coming back, we swinging loose like Thundercat. Bye, bye, seven more, go meet the sucker duper. I'm in love with the never heavy producer. Heaven for competition, no Kama Sutra. I'm the way you know the truth, this fucking booster. Moving on and dance back to the promised land, walking a mile on the shoes. Boy, you go on.